maybe too much light if I do that, but adjust myself and wait till you all come in. Just wanted to make this quick live stream for today, right? Um, just been thinking about some things and just want to share it with you all real quick. We have been discussing the Phoenix Suns, right? The Phoenix Suns and the NBA playoffs and the Milwaukee Bucks, right? The Bucks. And I never thought about it, right? As you all come in, make sure you hit like and hit share. Gwen, Gwen, aka Triple Blessings. That's like an inside joke, I guess, between me and Gwen. Oh, Gwen is expecting and is going to get her triple blessings, right? I'm trying to get some more light in, but it just seems like it's just too much light. So let me know how that looks. But real quick, because I have not eaten anything today, and I actually been to the gym and I worked out. Close back up because it looked like too much glare, and so I'm hungry right now. And yeah, Gwen. And so you all make sure you hit that like button, whatever platform you're tuning in on. But I want to just say this to you real quick, right? Phoenix Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks. I heard someone say today on their live streams, right? Today about the buck, that we often refer to the dollar as a buck, right? Or cash. And now you have the Phoenix, which represents not only XRP, but also the rise of Asian countries like China and Japan, the rise of the Phoenix, right? We know that China has been accumulating more gold. They are producing more than the United States is producing right now. Have you all, for example, just really drove around in your area, your prospective hometown, and really looked at the number of vehicles that's available on these sales lot, right? I don't know about you all, but in my hometown, the numbers are getting very scarce. Um, so America's, because of this, aka chip shortage, not producing any 2022 vehicles at this time. I did have a drive today, actually inside a hotel, and I saw all of the lumber that was available, and I'm like, why? I mean, there were at least 2 lumber yards that I passed, um, and I'm thinking, why are they saying that we are, or we were in a lumber crisis? What was the cause or the reason that lumber prices skyrocketed? Because lumber is not at a shortage from what I saw driving today, right? And so, with that being said, people, you can expect hyperinflation. Again, very scarce. Someone says that in their prospective area, the vehicles are very scarce. And I guess that depends on what state that you're in, right? But I know from where I've been looking, right, um, it has been cryptocur. I'll answer that towards the end, but very scarce. And so you have China that's producing more right now than the United States. They have had that advantage for years, and they have the financial advantage right now. They're financially more stable, they have more power, they have more money, which is gold, which is who the country that has the gold has the power. If you've been looking at it, oil, right? Oil prices are increasing, as well as that the dollar right now, or the buck, right, is pretty much backed by petrodollar, which is oil. So once this oil transition comes into play and no longer backing or supporting the U.S. dollar, you can rest assured that the U.S. dollar will crash, right? Um, let me read this. Gwen says that just happened. Her girlfriend went to a dealership to get a new car, and there was little to no vehicles on the lot. I told my girlfriend it's because of the smart chip, so they say, right? Um, and the salesman told her the same thing. Yeah, I mean, how can we, but have a really smart chip shortage? But yeah, that's what they're saying. And then now you're looking at vehicles, even used vehicles, that are just overpriced. Um, because of the scarcity of the amount of available of new vehicles, which are overpriced as well. Groceries will rise, right? Grocery prices, we haven't seen the highest of the highs as it relates to grocery pricing as well. Again, Yahoo Finance said that gas prices are expected to increase an additional 30 cents before the summer ends, right? And wow, Reagan says, yeah, way overpriced. I hear there will be a fuel shortage soon, around 10%. I actually, 4th of July weekend, I actually did go to a gas station. They had no gas, right? I still didn't understand that at that time because I knew of the reason why there were no gas a couple of weeks ago during that gas shortage. But, around the 4th of July, a traveling holiday, I didn't understand why that gas station, none of the pumps, right, at an Exxon gas station had no gas, right? And Reagan said sources say the southern states, so no gas for southern states. I don't know. I'm in the southern states. I'm in the South. I'm not seeing that yet, right? Of a shortage. I'm not seeing that yet, but you already have states like California, that's already over $3 plus in gas. And wow, so Gwen is in Texas. She's in a southern state, so she says she saw people this morning getting gas and gas cans. So wow. So another thing, for those who have my email address, I was thinking about this on my drive here. And on my I did about a 3-hour drive away from my home state. And I didn't see any issues with gas, during this drive. However, if you have my email address or phone, I was thinking about another way to get more research and data to live stream, because the bigger YouTubers have a research team. So if you have any topic, that you feel like that will contribute to the channel, and you don't mind sharing it with me so we can discuss it, that'll be like my research team. Then email it to me at ld@fixmycreditandcash.com. If you have my cell phone number, then go ahead and send that to my cell phone. But definitely any articles that you all get that will help the channel, you will be like my research team committee, like the larger channels have, and your information definitely will help, right? Gas prices in California average yesterday was, whoa, $4.30. Wow. So you all are on top of things. We have a very good community here. So just email me things, email me articles, and we will support and keep each other informed, right? Uh, Another thing, thank you, Quintessential. I know you really send me a lot of things on IG. Let me try to, because it's dark for me. I'm gonna try to get a little light in. Well, it's still a glare. Quintessential, you really send me a lot of things on IG, but I'm just not on IG a lot. but on Instagram, but you can still send it. I do see your messages sometimes, right? Um, Particular about finance. So then I don't think Phoenix Suns is going to just sweep the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I don't think they're going to do it. The NBA is all about money, and if the Bucks, can at least get one game. But I just thought about that. The Phoenix Suns, the rise of the Phoenix, the 1988 economists, pretty much predicting what's happening. So my second topic was about a credit shortage as well. Now, everyone that did a video or live stream about Wells Fargo, right? I kind of looked at YouTube and I saw that people was giving it the thumbs down, like it's the YouTuber's fault that Wells Fargo cut personal credit lines. I'm like, why give a YouTuber a thumbs down for just reporting accurate information and trying to forewarn you? And I'm thinking, well, maybe they gave the thumbs down because they didn't like the topic or they didn't like the decision that Wells Fargo made. But I did look at some YouTubers and I saw that, people was giving them thumbs down just for reporting what's going on in this financial world. Just know that this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning because now credit is going to be very limited as well. You think it's a gas shortage, right? If you think it's um, a grocery shortage coming, there's going to be a credit shortage. Donnie says the truth hurt. I guess so, right? I guess so, Donnie. But people get a thumbs down when you just report information instead of thinking to themselves, what can I do if somebody is forewarning me of a storm or bad weather, instead of me getting upset at the messenger, right? I would thank that person and prepare, right? But they don't want to get upset with themselves because they've had unemployment uh, by the government. Most people higher than their job income, so they have to take. They want to take it out on somebody, and giving YouTubers the thumbs down is still not going to change the situation. Actually, still helps our algorithm. People don't know that thumbs up, thumbs down doesn't matter. So thank you, whichever one you do for me. But credit shortage is coming, so you're going to see credit that's mainly available for student loans, houses, even though they're overpriced, and vehicles whenever that begins. And now you're going to have more electronic vehicles that's going to be made, and EV vehicles are going to be more expensive than before. And so we're housing, right? I don't think this time that there's going to be a housing crash where upper middle class, for example, or small business owners can get property and real estate for cheap because the government and BlackRock and another big investor has already come in and purchased a lot of property and housing. And they're going to purchase a lot of residential housing with the intent of just replacing them with apartments, where people have really no option of ever being free of a mortgage, right? And just having to be concerned with just property taxes, right? And so people buckle up. I hope that you all invested in cryptocurrency, and I hope you are taking this serious. Like Taser Survivors is talking about, NBA is more exciting in the 80s and the 90s. I'm not concerned about the excitement of the NBA right now. I'm informing people about the NBA so they can know the subliminal messages that is being sent right now about this economy that's about to crash. Right? I'm not concerned about exciting NBA games. Right. I'm a big Showtime Lakers fan. I know about James Worthy, Magic Johnson, Byron Scott, Michael Cooper. I know about Showtime Lakers. I know about the Celtics. I know about the Bad Boy Pistons. I don't care. I'm telling you now how the NBA is giving you messages about an economy that's about to go to literally hell. And they're going to be two sides of the equations. You're going to have people that's going to be involved in the greatest wealth transfer that this generation has ever seen. And you're going to have people that's involved in the greatest depression that they read about from the 1930s. And this is just how serious this is, right? TJ, I have no idea what you're talking about. A pat on the back or a high five is cool, but how about show support with your money? I don't know what you're talking about, TJ. So, but on another note, I want to make a totally different live stream. I do have on my channel 3 new designs for t-shirts, right? 3 new designs for t-shirts. And so for those who follow me and I always support with the super chat or cash app, and I don't really want to get into calling names, but I may forget. But I want you to do something for me too. Email me your address. I want to send you either the I Am Manifesting Millions shirt. Email me your t-shirt size. No, Gwen, like for Gwen, I wouldn't even give you a website link because you faithfully support the channel all the time with your super chat. So it's just something I want to give to you all. Revenue. And again, I'm not trying to miss anybody's names, right? I can log into my YouTube account and see who gives the faithful super chats. Crypto 777, if you watch this replay. Max. Some more people on Cash App that has given over $100 Cash App. I'm live streaming on my phone, so I can't look at my Cash App at the same time. So when you watch this video, email me at LD, right? LD will fix my credit. And let me know. Again, I put the shirts. Manifest is just one, and it has a triangle in it. And so when I say manifest, I believe in 3 pin codes for prosperity. 3 things you need to do for prosperity. And it's actually PIN, right? Abbreviated PIN. And the first one is paycheck pumping. Add 475 tax deductions. 475 equal 12. 12 is the number of government. So if you ever want to stop the government from taking 28 to 38% out of your paycheck and bring home $500 or more every pay period, you're going to have to do paycheck pumping, or I also call it paycheck pay raise, right? That's through the home-based business. So that's the P. The I is investing. You're going to have to invest, people. You're going to have to take a lower yielding asset like cash and convert it into cryptocurrency, physical silver or gold, or real estate. Again, real estate is overpriced right now, so this is not financial advice or financial education. I'm not a certified financial consultant. Financial advice or financial recommendations. I didn't mean to say financial education, because it is financial education, and that's all it is, and information. So invest, and the last N is network. You're going to have to network, right? You're going to have to network. You're going to have to have the knowledge and the know-how, and you never get that in a solo environment. So networking, that can be done through the home-based business, preferably through the home-based business, because there are a lot of people with different experiences. The environment is different. Our mentor, Brian Bean, is just outstanding. And also, once you've done all of those things in the natural, I believe in teaching the spiritual, right? So for the people that give, right? Email me. I hope you watch this. I'm gonna give it to Sunday Eastern Standard Time. Your t-shirt sizes, and I'm gonna get those t-shirts printed. I promised that some months ago, but the reason why I didn't do it because the t-shirts designs that I wanted, like the vision, it has the double one in it with the all-seeing eye that represents the pineal gland. I am manifesting millions has the four ones in it, the 1111, and manifest has again the pyramid, aka triangle, that represents your pin code. To have those three things intact, and it also has the number one, so that you don't forget to the spiritual thing, right? One thing that all rich and wealthy people do is they tithe, they give to causes or people that's higher than themselves, right? So that what that person is doing or have done, that when they give to it, they can partake in that. You can't partake in another person's blessings if you don't give to that person. So, if I'm manifesting millions, then, what I'm manifesting, you have a right to manifest it too once you give to the vision, the purpose, and the education. So make sure, again, you email me your t-shirt size and mailing address at LD. You're welcome, and thank you all, Gwen. Thank you, my faithful super chats. I haven't seen Reverend Revenue in a while, but I hope he watched his live stream and follow through. One thing about the people that give, you kind of know them, you begin to know them by name. And that's what Jesus said in Numbers 11 and 17, or that's what he did in Second Chronicles for King Solomon, right? Once you are a giver, people know you by name. And when someone knows you by name and they can pray for you by your name and by what you're doing, that's much different than me just telling people hello that comes on the live stream. Because when you are in my mind and thoughts, you have access to me that other people don't have. And also, you have the privilege of me, when I send out my personal prayers to the ultimate high God, being included as well. Because if I don't know your name, then I'm definitely not going to call it out in prayer. So thank you so much, Gwen, for the 1111 super chat as well. I pray that money circulates to you, circulate back to you, multiplied, right? In the joy and excitement in which you gave, right? I was thinking this morning, or God was speaking to me in a still small voice, and he said, stop telling people to say a 10 times return. He said, you can't put a limit on me. Or he said, so just say multiply. Stop telling them to say 10x. But, I was trying to tell people 10x because I felt like that's where their faith was, right? If they gave $3 and they said $30 unexpectedly, then they would build their faith up to this principle. But God said, don't put a limit on me. I'm a God that multiplies. And so somebody's faith may be big, bigger than the next person's faith, and you just limit them to a 10x return. He said, I'm bigger than a 10x return. Right. So I said, okay. And another thing, I had someone one time to tell me when I was teaching that they are gods, that we are gods, and that God works exceedingly abundantly according to the power within us. And you have to know how to activate that power. And someone commented to me, I think one time when I was teaching it, that you have to humble yourself, right? Or I should humble myself. And I started thinking, I'm like, in the Bible, the only thing that says I should humble myself to is under the mighty, humble myself under the mighty wings or power of God, right? Every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess. And I don't have to humble myself to nobody, no person. Now, what the Bible tells you to do for a man or a person or people is to honor them. But I don't have to humble myself, because what it is when people tell you to humble yourself, What they're trying to convince you to do is to get down on their mediocre level. I'm not coming down to your level or your way of thinking. I sent my mentor a text message today, and I can't pull it up on my phone. Let me see if I can pull it up on my iPad. And I told them when I came from the gym and began to do my 7, I think I can pull it up, chakras. I said when I got home, again, that voice spoke to me after my meditation and my yoga. And it told me to Google fruit of your lips, right? And so I Googled that, fruit of your lips, and this scripture came up, Proverbs 18 and 20, which equals 11, right? Proverbs 18 and 20, which equals 11. And it says, a man's stomach shall be satisfied from the fruit of his mouth, from the produce of his lips, he shall be filled. Your stomach shall be satisfied from the fruit of your mouth, from the produce. See, what are your lips producing? Of your lips you shall be filled. And I'm back on people are saying, well, I am what God says I am. No, you are what you say you are. See, words create wealth, but money is produced out of your mouth. Let me say that again. You're satisfied with the fruit of your mouth. What is your mouth saying? What is your mouth speaking? What is your mind thinking that activates your mouth to speak? So Proverbs 18 and 10, which equals 11, a man's stomach shall be satisfied from the fruit of your mouth, but you shall produce, right, from your lips, and you shall be filled. Your words create wealth, people, but money is in your mouth. Well, Queen, why do you say money is in your mouth? Because you remember when the disciples were following Jesus and they said they didn't have money to pay taxes, and God told them to go look in the fish's mouth, and there was the gold. If you don't think money is in your mouth, that's why you have to say these confessions that you are. I am rich. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am money, right? I am, or I will never be broke another day in my life, right? I am satisfied from the fruit of my lips. I am filled. I am blessed. I am receiving unexpected income. See, they didn't know that gold was going to be in the fish's mouth. God has ways to tell you how to find your money that you don't. Y'all got me preaching. I'm hungry. Where's the fish? Well, just know that they didn't get that answer from God until they showed themselves worthy. Now, your name is not one that resonates to me that has ever given a super chat, has ever given a cash app. So why would I give you an answer to a question that you haven't positioned yourself to be worthy of having that knowledge? Now, if it was Sweet Angel Gwen that asked where the fish is, then I probably would have answered it. But they already know because they've been following me. They've been teaching me. And to be honest with you, when you give, right, the law of the universe, first of all, that lesson just teach you anything in nature can be money for you. Now, your fish might be going out catching fish, cleaning it, and selling it during this food shortage. I don't know. And I'm not going to tell you I can't tell you. That's a conversation you have to have with God. That's what the disciple asked God. But God doesn't talk to people that's not givers. You want to know why people pray in their prayers, they don't get an answer? Because they don't give. You don't believe? Look at 2 Chronicles. When King Solomon asked for wisdom and knowledge, and he gave an offering to God. And Numbers 11 and 17, God said, I will speak to you personally. People don't hear from God because they don't give. They want to take. And if you got to ask me after following me, where's the fish? You can't get revelation knowledge anyway. Even if I told you the answer straight up, you will not understand, because you evidently, the eyes of your understanding has not been enlightened, because you're not a giver. Thank you, Gwen. See, Gwen know the answer. It's in your mouth. Money is in your mouth. Money is in your mouth. For the people that says I am what God says I am, what are you saying you are? See, God stopped speaking, or the gods, Elohim, stopped speaking in Genesis. They did their work. Now, yes, he spoke to the disciples in New Testament. I'm not saying that. But he did all the creation in you. All the power. God is sitting on the right-hand throne right now. He's elevated. He's done what he's supposed to do. Everything you need is in you. You just have to take action and apply. So again, a millionaire, you all got me preaching, teaching. Okay, then AAA, you say I've given so much to. Then ask the mentor that you give to. The person you give to is the one that's supposed to have your answer. We talked about this, revelation, right? Education. What was the other one? Information, and then application. You don't go to Wendy's and pay Wendy's and then go to McDonald's and ask for a free Big Mac, do you? I told you I was talking. Or you don't go pay McDonald's and go to Wendy's and ask for free food, do you? I have. But you know why they're not getting it going? Because they don't give. And God won't allow people that don't give to comprehend things. It just won't happen. Right? So I'm signing out. You all. So make sure you send me that email with your mailing address and your shirt size. I told you what the Phoenix Sun Milwaukee Bucks represent. And well, thank you, T. Thompson Infinite River Coaching. Says, hey, y'all, you got to love that, y'all, from the South. Speaking facts today again. And it is great that I'm glad you came on and spoke, T. Thompson. And again, just know the dollar's crashing. I hope your cash is converting to access, because the pricing on everything is growing way faster than a low yielding asset like cash. And also know that what was my second option caption in there? I forgot. But pretty much the Phoenix Suns, Milwaukee Bucks is what I wanted to cover. And also, let's look at Sunday and where Bitcoin would be, the 7-Eleven code. The 7-Eleven code. So it is July 11th. 7-Eleven will be Sunday. Let's see where the crypto market will be, right? Where the crypto market will be. Last thing, John says, I'm kind of glad you brought up Safe Moon. You see how people haven't been talking about Safe Moon in the last month or so? I told you all there was a shit coin. And don't tell you to Safe Moon. You see the Safe Moon hype is gone. Safe Moon is forever going to be on sale. It's a crappy coin. Definitely wouldn't advise anybody to invest in it. But I'm signing out. Here's to your health and your wealth. Don't forget to shoot me that email. My supporters that have gave, send me your t-shirt size and your mailing address. It's just my way of saying thank you to you. And I will not list those t-shirts on a merchant store until my supporters have it first. Or I may not ever list it for sale. Maybe just something I do for my supporters. I appreciate you all as well. You all have a great, great evening. Thanks, Gwen. You all have a great evening.